Welcome to Air Influence MeetUp. Here, you'll learn about the latest YouTube updates, find new opportunities to grow your channel, meet fellow creators, and receive answers to burning questions from Air Media Tech experts. We've developed the first global ecosystem for creators in 44 countries. Together, we've been conquering YouTube for over 10 years now. We have so much to share with you from our journey. Are you ready? Let's get started! Welcome to Air Influence MeetUp. Here, you'll learn about the latest YouTube updates, find new opportunities to grow your channel, meet fellow creators, and receive answers to burning questions from Air Media Tech experts. We've developed the first global ecosystem for creators in 44 countries. Together, we've been conquering YouTube for over 10 years now. We have so much to share with you from our journey. Are you ready? Let's get started!
Hi everyone, I think we are live now. Please welcome to Air Influence Meetup for YouTube creators. My name is Paul and I'm really excited to spend this hour with you today. And today we will discuss a really interesting topic that I will hope will generate a lot of new ideas and opportunities for you while working with your YouTube channel. To tell you the truth, being a financier, I see that sometimes people, when approach numbers, they feel a little bit bored. And I would like to promise to you today that I will do whatever I can to make this time an interesting journey for you and not boring at all. I will even try to play a game with you later. But finances are always numbers, so be very well prepared. I'm communicating with you via chat, so do not be shy to send your questions there, and I will try to react to the chat during my speech. Hopefully, I can answer all of your questions. Although I do not see you, please help me to feel and to realize that you are here with me. Please write something in the chat, say hello, and please tell me which country are you from, what is the theme of your channel, how big is your channel, and tell me what is your favorite YouTube payment method that you prepare, and what challenges you currently face. And finally, with one word, how can I best help you today? Meanwhile, for those who haven't heard about us before, I will briefly tell about our company, Air Media Tech. We have been working with thousands of YouTubers for 10 years, helping them grow their channels as well as increasing their both influence and income from YouTube. And during these 10 years, we've developed a lot of solutions and instruments for creators like you in response to your needs. We completely know the pain and troubles and difficulties you can experience while working on the platform, and it has helped us create something really useful for you. For example, these meetups are intended to share the necessary knowledge and to give you the possibility of interacting with YouTube experts and other creators. Besides advanced services, all YouTubers in our ecosystem are provided with instant information about YouTube updates and challenges on the platform. We are always glad really glad to welcome new talented YouTubers to the AIR Creators ecosystem. We invite each of you to consider a partnership with AIR to grow your channel. Just let us know if you wish to cooperate. Now let me check the chat to see who is here today. Okay, I see Christy from US. Hi Christy, it's good to have you here. Please feel free to write which country are you from and send me your questions. I'll be really happy to respond, and I hope to respond to all the questions that I receive and get them answered to the best of my knowledge. So now let's move to the main part of our meeting and talk about YouTube payments. YouTube is a platform, you probably know, where lots of people make money and where general revenue increases from year to year. In 2020, YouTube ad revenue reached 20 billion United States dollars, which is a 31% increase compared to 2019. And this is amazing considering that 2020 was hard hit by COVID, when the world economy significantly declined due to widespread lockdowns. And considering that YouTube takes 45% of ad revenue, creators earned over 24 billion United States dollars through YouTube ads alone, and even more with paid subscriptions and donations. But even high-income earning creators face an imperfect YouTube default payment system. And this is why today's topic will address the best ways for creators to withdraw money from the platform. We will talk about both regular and alternative ways. And the key topic of our meetup is, of course, payments in cryptocurrency. So I hope you can discover a new favorite payment method today. And let's start with regular ones. The classic and the most straightforward way to withdraw money from YouTube is through Google ADSENSE. And my guess is that you're all familiar and you have probably tried to use this method at least once. If so, you know about several limitations that leave you without many choices. First of all, with Google ADSENSE, you can't choose the date of your payment. All creators who get paid via ADSENSE receive their money between 21st and 26th of each month. You cannot choose the date and you cannot choose the frequency. You are just paid on certain days and only once per month. Number two, you cannot choose the amount of money that you would like to withdraw. If you get paid via ADSENSE, you receive the entire amount in one payment. And if you want to withdraw only a portion of your income, you're not allowed. You can delete your payment details so that ADSENSE will hold the payments, but as soon as you resubmit your payment details, you will receive the entire amount in one single payment. And this can be problematic when banks note such high amounts, which can lead to additional questions from financial monitoring. And they may even send this information to your tax office if they find it suspicious. It is impossible to receive early payments, so you get paid very late. You see, while YouTube receives payments from advertisers on a prepayment basis, meaning beforehand, they hold this money and pay creators with a substantial delay. For example, income that you are earning right now in the beginning of May, in the middle of May, is received by creator only at the end of June. And this is almost a 2-month delay. And if you need your money earlier, there is nothing you can do with ADSENSE. You can't also choose the currency of your payment. ADSENSE does not allow the creators to choose the currency. For example, if you live in UK, you can get paid only in pound sterling. If you live in Canada, you may get paid only in Canadian dollars. If in Israel, only in shekel. If in Turkey, only in Turkish lira, and so on. Creators from some countries like Ukraine or Russia can get paid only in United States dollars. So you cannot choose the currency. You can receive payment only in a currency that is predetermined by ADSENSE, and you are left without a choice. And with these currencies, there are also certain hidden but important details that I will share with you now. If you are in a country that can receive payments only in local currency, like pound sterling, like yen, like rand, like Canadian dollar or euro, ADSENSE makes you carry an undesirable additional foreign exchange risk. What does it mean? Google Incorporated is an American company and gets paid from its advertisers or subscribers only in US dollars. So YouTube receives US dollars, but look, you receive your local currencies and YouTube makes conversion on its own. YouTube uses its own rate of exchange. Add to that a long accrual period and you suffer heavy losses over nothing. Evaluate for yourself this example. All of your May income earned in United States dollars, you will receive on the 31st, Google will convert to your local currency on the 31st of May. But Google will pay you only in late June, and therefore there is a currency risk of 24 days on average that you bear. And of course you don't want it. But this is how ADSENSE works, and it cannot work the other way around. And you see, currencies are traded on markets every workday, and they are very volatile. During these 24 days, your local currency can lose a lot of value, and as a result, you receive less than you have earned. Another example, let's say that you get paid in Turkish lira, and with all the current macroeconomic problems in Turkey, the local currency is really volatile and it's rapidly losing its value. This is the chart of Turkish lira where you can see how it is traded. And let's imagine that you have earned 10,000 US dollars in February 2021. Google will convert this amount of USD to Turkish lira at the current exchange rate 7.5 Turkish lira per $1. So Google will note that it owes you 75,000 Turkish lira. What's interesting is that you don't know the exact amount of local currency that you get until about the 10th day of the new month. So Google has converted the amount to lira, but doesn't pay you at once. They wait on average 24 days to pay. Now let's look at the chart again, and we find that 24 days later, 1 USD is worth not 7.5 lira, but 7.9 lira. It is less than before. So you receive your 75,000 lira at the end of March, but now at the current exchange rate, it is less than $10,000. It is even less than $9,500, 5% less than what you've actually earned on YouTube. And please know that fluctuation of your currency can be much greater than 5%. Only a few days later, you can see on the chart, lira was trading at 8.4 Turkish lira per United States dollar, which is 11% less than a month ago. And this may be especially painful if you have to pay your staff in USD. So you risk losing your whole margin because of this foreign exchange risk that you bear with ADSENSE. If you are in a country that receives a wire payment in USD, but it is not your local currency, you do not have this exchange rate risk, but you still have to sell United States dollars to fund your cost of living in your local currency. And banks usually take your time and your fees to sell United States dollars. And we will talk about this issue later. The next limitation is that you cannot choose the payment method in Google AdSense. Google AdSense offers you only two payment options: payment to a bank account, or you can receive a check by mail. And I personally do not consider checks as a modern form of payment, because in this civilized age we ride cars and not horses. We use banks and we use digital currencies, but not payment checks. So essentially there is only one payment method with Google AdSense, and this is a payment to your bank account. And what is interesting, that you cannot choose the country of your bank. For example, if you are in UK, you can use only UK-based bank. Or, for example, if you are in Turkey and you would like to receive a payment to a bank account in your name, but not in Turkey, in Germany, this is just not possible with AdSense. The country where you are registered with AdSense must match the country of your bank, and there is no other way. And the last but not the least limitation is that you cannot jointly own the channel. You see, receiving payments via AdSense does not account for joint channel ownership. There has to be only one person, and the bank account has to be registered in that person's name. You cannot split the AdSense payment according to channel ownership shares. The good news is that there are alternative options to withdraw money besides AdSense. These other options allow you to choose the date of your payment, including multiple withdrawals on the same day. You can choose the amount of your payment starting as low as $1. You can choose the currency of your payment, even the most exotic currencies. You can choose the payment method. Maybe you want a payment to go directly to your bank card, or maybe you want your money on your PayPal account. There are alternative ways. You can diversify your finances and put your money into different bank accounts, different bank cards, or payment systems. You can pay your vendors without putting money into your own personal account. You can optimize your tax burden in your local country, and you can gain an opportunity to increase your savings over time with money earned on YouTube. And I will share about this point later. Now I will check and see what's going on in the chat. I see Rebecca and Cheryl from US. Welcome, nice having you. It is nice to see, guys, that you are here and listening. Please feel free to write your questions and write your follow-up of this meetup. Now let's talk about how to receive payments in cryptocurrency. Given the limited functionality of ADSENSE, it is a relief that there are opportunities to withdraw funds from YouTube, not just in the currency of your choice, but even in cryptocurrency. And that's the whole reason you came here, right? So let's explore how you can do that. Obviously, to get YouTube payments in cryptocurrency, you need to enlist the help of professionals. I'll share how you can do this with Air MediaTek. We have a special opportunity for creators to receive all YouTube income or fraction of it in Bitcoin. All you have to do is, first, open a BTC wallet. For example, you can open it directly through the reputable crypto exchange like Binance, or with another reputable wallet provider like Ledger or Blockchain Info. Any reputable wallet or exchange would be fine. You need to do it on your own. Then you need to add your payment details with your BTC address that you will receive after opening your BTC account, and you need to register this BTC address in your account with Air MediaTek. Then you need to choose the BTC option in your account with Air MediaTek in order to get paid. Then you will see the exchange rate, market exchange rate, at which your dollars will be converted to BTC. You will have 30 seconds to confirm the exchange rate. After 30 seconds, the exchange rate will be refreshed according to the market. Once you confirm, we will send BTC to your address with no fees by the next workday maximum. It usually takes about 1 hour for BTC to be confirmed and to arrive, so you should expect to have your BTC no later than the next workday. And that's it. Air MediaTek pays you with 0% fees by the next business day and directly to your wallet. Sounds better and easier, doesn't it? Like ADSENSE, many other companies in this field do not pay in BTC. Even if they do, their terms are not that good. For example, with one another company, you may withdraw your YouTube revenue in BTC, but with a huge, hefty 6% fee, and you have an average 2-week delay before you can receive BTC to your wallet. Which again carries additional risks connected with exchange rate fluctuations. The main reason to try this method is the profit gained by investing in cryptocurrency. Now please listen, I will tell you a story about one of our actual customers who decided to withdraw on average 10% of his revenue in BTC. He did it routinely starting from December 2017 until March 2020. This guy started withdrawing at the exchange rate of $17,000 for 1 Bitcoin. And you know what happened after that? After Bitcoin reached almost $20,000, it dropped very quickly, but he was not disappointed. He continued routinely to buy Bitcoin, and his lowest purchase was at the rate of $4,000 for 1 BTC. So for 2.5 years, he took $160,000 USD to Bitcoin at the average rate of $7,000 for BTC. He did not sell his Bitcoin. He kept it in his wallet the whole time. And as of today, that 160,000 US dollars became 1.1 million USD, which is over 7 times growth. If he sells his Bitcoin today, he earns almost $1 million. And what is interesting, this profit is 5 times higher than all of his YouTube income that he generated in 2020. By the way, his YouTube income in 2020 went down. This is a very beautiful case. I cannot recommend that you act the same way. Please do not take it as a financial advice. It's just one of our cases, so I decided to tell it for you just for entertainment purposes. You might say, I don't make that much money on YouTube, I make way less. What should I do? And I would answer, start small and continue steadily. Let's imagine your monthly YouTube income is 1,000 US dollars. You decided to withdraw 10% of your income in Bitcoin 3 years ago, in May 2018. Now, let's see what happens. The total amount that you have earned is $36,000, out of which almost $32,500 is in your bank card, and more than $3,500 you took to BTC. And now let's see what have happened. These $3,600 US dollars became $22,000. This is a 6 times growth. It requires a discipline to set aside $1,000, but it is only 10% of your income. And by the way, the minimum amount that you may withdraw with Air Media Tech in BTC is 100 US dollars. And now I would like to offer you to play this game and interaction for fun with you. And let's call this game Money That I Could Have Earned. Please write in the chat the amount of money that you can save in a month with minimal efforts. For example, it can be 10% from your YouTube monetization. And write also the imaginary date in the past that you have started saving your money. For example, 300 US dollars every month starting from 1st January 2018. You can write amounts that are real to you, just write the truth. And I will right now calculate and tell you the amount that you could have by now if you had withdrawn this money in Bitcoin. And I will check the profit in particular case for any one of you who will write first in the chat. And now I will try to answer the questions that you have already given in the chat. I see Jack Networks from UK. Hi Jack Networks, welcome, happy to have you here. Okay guys, I'm looking forward for your amounts so that we can play this game. I have to wait because YouTube online translation has a slight delay. I need to wait for your messages. All right, I think I do not see anything now in the chat. I can pick up any number and make a calculation, and then if anyone provides a number, I will calculate it for you. For example, let's say 500 US dollars invested monthly starting from the beginning of 2019. This is 28 months, would give you now 84,000 US dollars. If you withdraw in Bitcoin $500 starting, if you withdrew in Bitcoin $500 starting from the beginning of 2019, you would take to Bitcoin $14,000, but now you would have $84,000. This is 6 times growth. Yes, I see, Rebecca, $300. And what is the date? I will calculate. Let's take $300 and let's take starting from the beginning of 2018. It means 40 months. $300 each month. You would have invested $12,000, which now would be 50,450 US dollars. It is 4.2 growth. I will also calculate for Jax Networks. It's 550 pounds sterling. I will calculate it for you as well. Jax Networks, starting from 2018, if you put each month 550,000 pounds sterling, you would invest 22,000 pounds sterling, and now you would have 92,492 pounds sterling. Almost 100 pounds sterling you would have by now. I hope you are happy and you are encouraged with these numbers. It is 4, 5, 6 or 7 times growth regarding from the time that you have started investing, and with this discipline you may see your dreams come true. Okay, thanks for playing this game for you. I think it was interesting. Now let's talk about the dark side of payments in cryptocurrency. This method is not perfect, and as a true financier, I insist that in choosing a method, you approach this matter with utmost responsibility, weighing all the pros and cons. There are 3 major risks to getting payments in cryptocurrency. First risk is market risk. You see, you can lose your money because Bitcoin price can fall very quickly and abruptly. In late 2017, the BTC price was almost 20,000 US dollars before falling back to 4,000 US dollars in 2020. Even today, if you follow the news, price of Bitcoin fell more than 10% after Elon Musk tweeted that Tesla would no longer accept Bitcoin as form of payment for their electric cars. And currently Bitcoin is worth, let me check, even it's worth $48,000. However, yesterday it was more than $56,000. So see, now the market is falling. But to my point of view, this is not a change of trend. This is a correction, as I can see the market now. So you should monitor the exchange rate closely and choose the right moment to sell your Bitcoin. You have to be prepared for your income to possibly decrease due to these exchange risk fluctuations. Unfortunately, these markets are not regulated and they may be easily manipulated. And there are no guarantees, and it is difficult to predict the market. The second risk is operational risk. You can forget your password, you can forget the number of your wallet, and with Bitcoin, it can never be recovered. According to a famous report, about 3.8 million BTC, it is about $200 billion US are lost forever due to such operational reasons. And BTC is new digital money, so it can face new challenges. There are a lot of cases where people unintentionally reformat their hard drive with crypto keys, or they simply lose the piece of paper with their password. It sounds weird, but it is a reality. And the third major risk, it is a legal risk. The legal status of cryptocurrency is still not clearly defined in many countries, and governments can change their view on cryptocurrency. For example, they can ban it. It would be hard, but they may try. Or they may restrict its usage, like in Turkey. Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft and one of the wealthiest person and most influential person on the planet, said, Bitcoin is a technological tour de force. The future of money is digital currencies. And cryptocurrency offers tremendous opportunities for you and for your children, but there are risks. And one good rule when using crypto is to only invest the amount of money that you are not afraid to lose. If you are a very conservative person who doesn't like taking risks, BTC is probably not for you. But also note that even if you are cautious, you are that cautious, you are constantly losing the value of your money. According to the official statistics, for the past 20 years, cumulative inflation in the United States is almost at 60%. And I'm not even talking about inflation rates in developing countries where currencies lost over 95% of their value over the past 20 years. And I can see that inflation will be an even bigger problem in the future because after COVID, countries and central banks have already begun printing money out of thin air like never before. They are printing money in volumes not seen since World War II. And it is an important reason for why the capitalization of crypto market is rising. People do not trust or trust less their central banks to provide a stable currency, and they trust less their central banks to lead prudent monetary policy. So right now is a perfect moment to ask me about anything you are afraid in the theme of cryptocurrency. I'll try to give you a straightforward answers. Now let's look what is going on in the chat right now. I see the question from Jax Networks. I have Bitcoin already and I have earned a lot of money. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Bitcoin will bounce back. as you said, they always risk. That's right, but still you never know what will be in the future. We just do not know the market. We may presume that the value of Bitcoin will rise, and most experts on the market, even from well-established banks, they foresee Bitcoin much more precious than it is now. They foresee higher prices, but still we never know the future. Guys, I'm open for your questions. Please feel free to ask according our topic anything that bothers you. Now I will quickly tell you about the broader landscape of opportunities that you receive with Air Media Tech besides crypto payments, and also how we solve problems associated with ADSENSE. With Air Media Tech, you can easily split payments with your team and collaborators. With Air Media Tech, you can pay anytime you want. With Air Media Tech, you can pay any amount you want. With Air Media Tech, you are not limited in the number of payments that you make. And with us, you can pay in all possible currencies worldwide. You can withdraw earnings in your local currency to your local bank account. But if you make a payment to your dollar bank account, banks take additional fee for currency conversion. For example, in Canada, banks take 1 or 2% if you want to convert US dollars to Canadian dollars and vice versa. And moreover, it takes additional time to get your money converted. With Air Media Tech, you can receive payments directly in your local currency according to the market rate that is in your banks at the moment of payment. So you lose less in terms of your fees, and you lose less in terms of your time. Receiving transfers in local currency will save you money, time, and energy. And besides crypto, there are several payment methods you can use to get your money. You can receive payment directly to your bank card in any currency. This is a very fast and effective payment method. This transfer goes through Visa, MasterCard, UnionPay, or any other payment system, and it does not go through the network of correspondent banks, as in the case with ordinary bank payments. That's why it is faster and it is more effective. You can receive payment to your individual or corporate bank accounts. And these payments can be in your local currency or any of the 16 top world currencies. You can receive a payment to your WebMoney wallet in USD or in Euro. You can receive payment to your PayPal account, and you can receive payment to your Payoneer account. We process your payment application within up to 5 business days, and each payment method has a fee from the provider. However, our payment fees are the lowest among all other companies that provide similar services. Our low fees mean that partners do not lose a large portion of their earnings, which is significant, especially for large channels with high income from monetization. An abundance of payment methods and multi-currency options, the speed and accuracy of payments, the lowest fees and the lowest withdrawal thresholds, all these work to make our fintech services the most attractive to creators all over the world. Now I will check the chat again to look at your questions. I see the question from Rebecca. What does AIR stand to gain by offering BTC to its influencers? Actually, this is an additional service that we provide to influencers to serve them better. We see this need and we just answer to it. And usually we work with creators with a certain margin, with certain percentage, and all of our services are included into it. So by subscribing to AIR Media Tech, you receive a lot of products, including payments in Bitcoin. I hope I have answered your question, that it is that payments in Bitcoin are part of larger ecosystem that we have created for YouTubers like you. I see the questions from Mohit. What about other cryptocurrencies? Are they safe? Mohit, thank you for the question. It is a good one. I would say that there is about 1,000 cryptocurrencies, and I'm sure they are not all safe. There are different cryptocurrencies, and while evaluating them, while making your decisions, you need to study this project and to understand what is it about, and make your own decision. I would like to tell you the example about a cryptocurrency called Dogecoin. It has risen more than 10 times during past several weeks. However, to my point of view, it is not a safe cryptocurrency. Its emission, meaning the amount of cryptocurrency that can be created, is not limited. This project was created a long time ago as a joke, as a meme, and this project is not moving forward at all. And I think that people are misguided because they see that the price of Dogecoin is less than $1, so they can purchase it, and they think that it may possibly be like Bitcoin or maybe like Ethereum. However, it cannot be, because the total capitalization of Dogecoin now is about $60 billion. So you can see that this market is not that effective, and not all cryptocurrencies are safe. Yes, I see the question from Jax that the best ones are Bitcoin and Ethereum, very strong. Okay. Thank you for your questions. I hope this was an informative time for you. In the coming month, we plan to add more cryptocurrency payment options. We will definitely add Tether. This is a stable coin linked to United States dollars, and Ethereum. If you would like to receive payments in another cryptocurrency, please feel free to write it in the chat, and we will consider your suggestion. This year we plan also to launch early payments. You will be able to receive YouTube revenue as soon as you earn it, according to what you see in YouTube analytics. And if you are concerned regarding taxes for US-based income, and we can help you with that. just write about your difficulties to our manager, who invited you to this meetup. And please feel free to join our creators ecosystem and try our services. We have been working in this market for 10 years and partner with a lot of wildly popular YouTubers who trust us to be their partner. And we welcome all new creators who follow community guidelines. We'd love to partner with you. Unless you're already using the services of Air Media Tech, I recommend you independently evaluate how convenient, profitable, fast, and safe it is. We are confident that we can offer you the most attractive terms of service. Just write to us if you want to receive more details or if you are ready to join Air Creators ecosystem. I was really happy to spend this time with you. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for being active. Have a great day ahead. Cheers!